Hello everyone and welcome back to the stream that channel loves challenge. Host Amazonavox. Words are escaping me. Yes, I am here as always. For those of you guys who come in nice and early, I am usually checking my stream and stuff like that. So the first couple minutes, I'm usually have myself muted so you guys don't hear me like screaming or shouting or having a conversation or stuff like that, or while I'm running through my checks and making sure my sound and stuff works. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow, all that good stuff helps the channel grow. Bring a friend. We are slowly making our way up to that tattoo thing, so I'm pretty excited for it. So maybe one day we'll get there. Anyway, I don't really have any big setup stuff. I am going to be eating, so I hope you guys don't mind like the occasional noise going on over here. We stopped at a Taco Bell because I guess they got that new crunchy cheesy Cheez-It thing. So anyway, yeah, we'll go ahead and get on into it. How is everyone doing? No, because sometimes my has problems. I don't know if it's me or not. No, you're good. If within the first 5 minutes there's no sound, it's usually me testing. It only takes me about 3 to 4 minutes to do my testing in the beginning. I usually start up my sound at 2 minutes. So if in like first 3 minutes there's no sound, that should be fine. If after 5 minutes there's no sound, restart your stream, or tell me, and I'll see on my side. But doesn't like streams. I only have one friend who's a Poke fan. It's all good. Like, it's funny because I always tell people, like, whatever game that you're into, don't come here for, like, some people come here for the game, most people come here for the conversations. I highly doubt most people come here for the riveting gameplay of me going back and forth in grass. I think most people come in because they're like, they want to see me, talk about, I don't know, bagged rice or whatever. But how are you doing today? All good, Greninja? Life's going all right? Going for both? It's interesting because I think most of the YouTube viewers actually come to watch me play the game, but most of my Twitch viewers come for the conversation. Let me just move this over here. Let me make sure to start my goddamn timer. There we go. Jesus Christ, I always forget that. It's okay. Your brother's annoying? Why is your brother annoying? Who's 4? Peak gamer age. 4? Yeah, that's when people start entering competitive fighting game contests, right? We're watching this intro, so it gives me a moment to eat. Also, what fucking move was that? That Sharpedo was using. Alright, let's see what we're looking at right now. I think we're currently working on Onion. Oh, we still have another gym to go. I'm over here getting ready to slam everybody into the stratosphere at level 60. We gotta see our next gym, which is... sits on your dad's phone watching brain rot stories all day, and it's annoying. Such as Twitch and shorts and stuff. That's funny. We were just talking about Will Wheaton, right?
Yeah.
He's in the news.
Oh, what'd he do?
Will Wheaton's career would have hit the doldrum had he listened to a cheating Star Wars Next Generation producer. So basically, someone was trying to like sabotage his career. But
You said it's Will Wheaton or Joss Wheaton?
Will Wheaton, you know, the one you don't like that has the
I don't like either one of them.
that has the rights.
The stupid face.
Bullet Seed looks like that. All right, let me. Maybe it was Bullet Seed. I have no idea. What the fuck am I listening? No, we're just, you know, Luft and I were just talking for a second. We were just talking about, like, Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. I listened to it, like, a ton at work today. Hello, people in the background. Yeah, it's Luft. She lives here.
Hi. I am here.
But, haha, I am here! Yeah, we were talking about Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog and how Neil Patrick Harris wants to do a thing, but, the rights are held by one of the Wheaton brothers, and so he has other stuff that he's doing, and so... I don't think Sharpedo can learn Bullet Seed? Yes, false advertising. Alright, so let me check this new area we're supposed to be going to so I can get a feel for what we're doing for our levels. Suit-topolis. Okay, Wallace. So, level 43, it looks like, is the tops. So we just need to finish that out at 43. So, I guess everybody's kind of where they need to be, I suppose. Statico, Onion needs to be at 43. Big Jaw's fine. Not Again will be able to work. Mom really needs an update at this point. We might actually just take Mom out in general. I don't know if we need a flyer. It would be good if we go for the pre-poison and then walk into the Elite Four with our thing poisoned. But I think we're essentially doing pretty good. Let me make sure all my Pokemon have all their moves. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're full up, so. We'll move Big Jaw up front. I think it's funny, our team is kind of looking a little samey, but not really. Ankle Biter, well, not really. I guess Not Again and Sharpedo. I guess Marshtomp and Sharpedo are really the only two that look the same. I think Ankle Biter we can replace with the Lava Turtle when we get down to it. Yep, and we dive here, and then from here on, we're grinding. Why do it look so dark down here? Compared to, like, when I went through on the lady, or the dude. Did you know if you use Kyogre to surf an Oros, you swim faster? Oh, that's cool. And if it dives, it prevents underwater trainer battles? There's underwater trainer battles? Or do you mean, like, wild Pokemon encounters? Because, I mean, that's pretty cool that it would, stop any fights from happening, honestly. Vid said maybe it meant wild Pokemon. Yeah, maybe. I have no idea, but that's pretty cool. Some future tech for me to keep in mind. Our next game is going to be Fire Red and Leaf Green anyway, so I gotta say that's gonna be a little bit of a weird one. It kinda is gonna look very samey to our first ones, so funnily enough, Chaotic Meatball, the guy who actually did this challenge before, he's the one who actually finished it first. He did not like going with Venusaur as his choice, even though I think Venusaur is the best choice to go for because of its poison resistance. Mainly it's because everything uses poison. That's why I would think that. If I was a scuba icy kid, a kid with no equipment and Kyogre, I wouldn't want to battle him either. That is very true. Yeah, if I saw some kid underwater with no equipment at all, just there, I don't think I'd battle them, like, anyway. I would just assume they are too cool for me. We'll slash. It looks like Crunch is a stronger move, so we're gonna save Crunch. So our slashes will take down anything level 26 or below. The God of the Sea casually over there. Yeah, and somebody casually clinging to the God of the Sea's, like, fin and being like, sup. Giving you the sup nod as they pass. Yeah, that's one reason to stay away. Damn. We're on a roll today. Just saw your post 6 days, no stream, stuck at work. Just now? That's funny. Yeah, it happens occasionally. You know, it's one of those things that between now and September, and the end of September, I'm gonna occasionally get stuck at work, and I won't have a choice but to not be able to stream unless I were to go ahead and stream, like, super late. You know, such is the nature of finance and, you know, budgeting. Go for slash and then go for dive. We'll get our slashes out of the way. I think they're strong, but not strong enough to take out some of the Pokemon we're handling, so... Another revive. Ugh. Alright, we have enough super potions that using super potions just to heal them up when they take a little bit of damage is worth it, in my opinion, to me. Gotta make sure to not fight the Chinchos, though. Since they're electric types. Okay, I think we're just down to crunches now. We could go for surfs, but I don't know if surfs are going to be a guaranteed kill. I guess we can surf down on some of the lower levels, but so anything at the higher echelons, I'll have to see. Anything 28 or above, we'll just crunch down on. I guess we'll surf on anything lower than that. Lower than 20-something. 24 looks like it's a kill, so that's good. Still have 4 more surfs, so... Or 4 more crunches. So dive isn't going to be very strong. We may have to move, delete, dive, and then replace it with waterfall at some point. Because I don't think we'll need it later. No Chinchos, they'll just shock the shit out of us. Okay, I think we've got 2 more crunches, then we'll shift out to a new Pokemon. One more crunch. If we run out of crunches, that's pretty much it. We just assume that we're not going to be doing anything about crunches. Alright, yeah, so whatever our next Clam Pearl is, it'll get the crunch, and that should be it. Alright. We'll switch this with Onion. I honestly don't know how successful Onion's going to be on its own. It has some access to stuff, but I don't know how good stuff like Sky Uppercut is going to be. It looks like it's strong, but I don't know if it's strong enough to make it worth attempting consistently and tempting fate with. Because the Mega Drain isn't even strong enough to really force it to tempt fate. And we won't get Brick Break until we get to Satopolis. So... It looks like that's a pretty strong move, even though it has a 1 in 10 chance of missing. It looks like that's a much better move than I was expecting it to be. We can just Mega Drain out to heal ourselves. The Mach Punch will probably work on the lower level ones, so we might end up using Mach Punch on some of our lower dudes. Protein. We'll feed that right into our dude here. Won't have any effect. Okay. Big Jaw gets the protein. Yeah, if it's taking him out at 26 with the Mach Punch, that's not bad at all. It is not bad. It doesn't look like everything goes down at 26. So some of them seem like they need 2 hits or something, but that's fine. Better than using all our Mega Drains and Sky Uppercuts. I really wish that there were stronger grass moves for me to use. Because I'm kind of worried that... I think that Wish Cash should be... I should be able to take it with a Drain pretty easily. But I'm kind of worried that there aren't enough, like, it's not a strong enough grass move for me to really make use of it. And my only other option is something like Solar Beam, which is going to take 2 hits to do anything with. Plus the fact that everything's going to be like... Oh, no, I won't be going into the gym when it's completely underwater, so it should be fine. Yeah, it's funny that it's doing so much more damage. It's probably because its special attack isn't great. So, judging based on its physical attack, it's able to do a ton of damage. Take the XP share off of it. We'll give our XP share to Mom here, because it is definitely the lowest of all of our mainliners right now. And it could really use the help. Luckily, this Mach Punch is taking care of almost everything it's coming across, so... This fighting Mana's doing the thing. It's funny, because I definitely don't consider this thing as a grass type. It's definitely more of a fighting type than it is a grass type. It looks like almost all of its move consists of fighting moves. The early game is grass typing, but it really doesn't have much grass typing. We'll use a drain on the next one we come across. Oh, I guess a headbutt does a lot. I wasn't expecting it to do that much damage. Did not seem like it would have that kind of power, but I guess it's all physical stuff, so... Why does that thing have such a massive resistance to all physical damage? It seems like Relicanth is an absolute monster against physical damage. Trying to learn Mind Reader. Mind Reader's Psychic, though it's normal. Senses the foe's action to ensure the next move hits. Ah. Oh, I get it. Mind Reader Dynamic Punch. That would make a lot of sense. But we're not going to do that. We're going to go for Brick Break. So... I know why it's saying that it wants to do it that way, but... Perfect. I think we're almost out of Mach Punches. Or maybe that was our last one. Close. 2 more Mach Punches. Man, Mom is finally getting some levels, but geez. It's taking forever. I'm just glad that the headbutts are going through. I thought that they were such a high defense mon that the headbutts wouldn't go through at all. Alright, that was our last Sky Uppercut. It still has ways to fight. 2 more headbutts. We'll go for the Mega Drains, because I think the Mega Drains are not going to take out some of our higher levels. Even with the type advantage. If we take it out in one go, I figured that would be the case. Alright, it's officially on struggle mode, so we can switch this thing out. I hate how quickly this thing goes down in terms of its attack and stuff. It doesn't seem like it's that strong at all. Which I think is crazy, because it was doing just fine, and then suddenly it wasn't. Suddenly just not wanting to do its job. And it's going down. We're just leveling up our bird. After we go through a full cycle of all of our Pokemon, we'll go ahead and head back. Because I think we're more than ready to go ahead and attempt that, attempt to deal with Team Rocket and everything else. Or, I guess Team Aqua they are in this one. Yeah, this thing is unfortunately, it's just not as strong as the predecessor was. As the last time we had one, that Marshtomp from from Ruby, that was a hell of a good Marshtomp. This one is kind of meh in comparison. It's not very effective, but it completely wipes it out. Sure. Probably just because of the Mystic Water. Okay, 3 more. Man, Ankle Biter's not picking up shit now. Now that I mentioned it once, it's like, nah, you're not getting any fucking items off of me. What the hell you is? Hey, there we go. All I need to do is complain about it, and then suddenly it'll start showing up items. I think Mud Shot's the weaker of the two moves between Surf. Trying to learn Aerial Ace. Yeah, I guess we'll get rid of... Let's see, an Unstoppable Speedy and Unavoidable Attack. Yeah, it's probably better than Quick Attack. Always strikes first, but... I feel like Aerial Ace is a better move in general. Plus, if we have to use a normal move, then Quick Attack, yeah, it's good for getting the first attack in, but Facade will just do all the work, as long as it gets poisoned or something. Facade will... well, Poison will quadruple that thing's attack. Also, when does this thing freaking... doesn't it evolve one more time? I thought it had another evolution. You know, fuck it, let's check the dex. I guess it is just Talo and Swellow. I thought that they had another evolution. Okay. Cool. What? Oh, that's pretty cool. It tracked your hands, too? Yeah, that's super smooth. And it tracks your hands. The only thing is it looks a little slinky. Try to drop your hands slowly. No, see, that's my only concern, is it drops. Gotcha. Well, hey, you can get the infrared tracker now, right? Yeah. You were trying to buy an infrared facial tracker. So it would make it track better. Not crazy.
You're probably right. I just...
Ooh. Double relicants. Another full restore. How many more surfs we got? Check on our next fight here. Five more surfs. We should be able to take down most everything in 4 more surfs. 3, 2. That's what it reminds me of, just doing this whole up and down of good old Pac-Man. Waka 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 waka. Good old Nugget. Let's switch out because it's on struggle mode right now. And Statico is our last one here. We should honestly be able to take down the lower level ones with, like, minimal effort. I think Statico and Ankle Biter like each other because whenever I pull one out, they're consistently all about getting items when the other is out. So 25 and below. Be able to take a bite from. I guess if we come across 26, we'll see if 26 takes it or not. 26 looks like it's strong enough to take it. Second 20. Okay, so 26 and below can be bitten. You see what I mean? Look at how many rare candies and how many items it gets when Statico is out versus all the other mons. They really do like each other. 27. Trying to learn Thunder. Hell yeah. What do we get rid of? I think Thunder Wave at this point we get rid of. I don't think Thunder Wave is worth its effort here. Yeah, it causes paralysis, but I think I would just rather go for the move. It's officially got Thunder now, so... I don't know how useful that's going to be, considering it's basically a 1 1/3 chance of a miss. But it's all good. Pure defense IVs from now on, I think, are perfect for the group. Even if I miss out on some of the speed battles, being able to take a hit, I think, is the most important part. So 28 and above, we'll try and go ahead and we'll spark out. Anything 27 and below looks like we can just bite our way through. We'll thunder on the relicants. Even if we miss on them, it's better to just hit them with something hard. This thing is going to make a lot of good use of all of its abilities. So, yeah, 26 and below, not 27 and below. Okay, 4 more bites. 3 more bites. Two more bites. One more bite. Damn. I'm down. He's doing it. Alright, no more bites. We're just left with all of our electric moves now. Spark. Okay. I forgot what the hell I was doing for half a second. Don't mind me. Jesus. So good. Eagle Fighter, you're doing a great job. Keep it up, little fella. It's funny because whenever I see a Chincho, I immediately think, man, that is, no wonder it's so shy. Because it's shy underwater. Like, no wonder it doesn't want to come near me. Without my glass, like, without my idea of everything separating. No PP left, it's just bolts and thunders now. I think we're closing in on the last of its moves, so should be pretty quick. Thunder's much less reliable, strong, but I don't know if it's going to hit or not, so I think we'll get Thunder out of the way to try and get the less reliable move out. Even if it's like, okay, damage, still. I only want the clam pearls. I don't want anything else. No more wild encounters except for clam pearls. Alright, now we're on the much more accurate Thunderbolts, and I've got 24. Just bolts. Alright, we'll bolt all the stuff we come across from here on. Mom's at 42. We're doing a hell of a job raising the bird. Another nugget? Holy heck. We're gonna be rich as fuck by the time we get out of here. bolts we have left. Probably at least double digits. Yep, just on the cusp. 9 more bolts. Don't fight these things, because if they have Volts Absorb, it's a completely wasted move. Another Ultra Ball, that's pretty good. Okay, 5. 4. Yeah, we'll just bolt it. Okay. I wonder if sitting there has anything to do with it, because I felt like when I've just sat there against the enemy, it's picked something up. It's almost the last one there. That's the last one right there. That's all the juice we've got here. Alright, so we have to go to, I think, the underground area, because he said he was going to some big underground crack thing with his submarine. Let's go ahead and get these guys healed up. Alright. I don't think we'll need Big Jaw for now. We'll take out Big Jaw. Oh, why did we put this in this one? It's not shiny. It goes in here at the bottom. I don't think we're pulling out Whalmer. Torkoal is our thing, so we'll move Torkoal into the party to replace Sharpedo for now. Oh, I need Sharpedo because of Dive. And I need this because I need to be able to move stuff around. Alright, well, I guess I don't have much of a choice but to keep it with me right now. Alright, let me finish eating my lunch here, and then we'll get back to this. So the goal is to get down. We'll catch Kyogre. Throw that bitch in a box. finish off Satopolis. Then from Satopolis, we'll grind out to 60. And then we'll do the Elite Four. I think that's a pretty good plan. That means we may very well finish off Sapphire this weekend. Don't worry, guys. I am shoving it down. I don't take long to eat, luckily. I still maintain my habit of eating like I'm in the military, even like I got out. All right. All right, let's go chasing after this fucking submarine. Let's put Big Jaw up front. I think we're actually going to replace Big Jaw's Surf with Waterfall. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, we can just follow this along, and this will take us to where we need to go. Alright, and sea floor cavern. Let's see, there are Zubats, Golbats in just the cave, and that's pretty much it. Zubats, Golbat, Tentacool, Tentacruel, Whalmer as a possible good and Super Rod option, but... Yep, that's all there is there for Pokemon. As for trainers, Poochyenas, Carvanas, Which means we could probably throw in Onion up front. We can also give Onion back its item. It's too bad I can't give a Leaf Stone isn't just an item you can have a Pokemon hold to boost up its typing if it matches. That would be pretty cool. So let's see, Shelly has Sharpedo and Mightyena, which we can take both, and then Mightyena, Crobat, and Sharpedo, and both, that's 43 is roughly the... Okay. Yeah, so it should be able to take this pretty easily, I think. Yeah, I remember this pain-in-the-ass puzzle now. And I remember all the damn Zubats that I'm going to encounter as well. Yeah, we'll switch out to Statico anytime we have to deal with those. I think the Bolt would be a better idea. That tiny submarine. Yes, it was tiny inside. I don't remember if we have to go this way or if we need to go up towards that other area. Yeah, I don't think I'll have much choice but to go into that top one. I love how green, like, the edges are on the water. Archie will be interesting. Why do you say that? I should be able to handle Archie. I don't think I'll have much problem with it. It's roughly all the same stuff I've been dealing with anyway. Alright, let me run this through. That should be easy enough. Okay. Oh boy, that's a great start. Look at you, starting off all edgy. Really getting into it there, Obi, huh? Let's see. I think we can go with the bolt. And I think we may go for a thunder. So Statico probably up front. Alright. Yeah, we'll go with the bolt, and then we can either go double thunder or double thunderbolt, or just try and roll the dice on the thunder. Nice. Totally worth it. I feel like Thunder hits more than any other one. I don't know why. Of all the 3 ultimate elemental moves, I feel like Thunder really does just hit more. Okay, and next is going to be... what's his name? I think we still will stick with the same strategy of going for the bolt, or we could go ahead and put Onion up front and go for the Sky Uppercut, even with reduced attack. I mean, 148 is still going to be, what, 74? Even if it cuts it directly in half. And 74 attack with the, with Elemental Advantage, lowers the attack stats of all the G by 1 stage. Why not use a Fire type and maybe a Psychic? I actually intend to go ahead and use a Fire type. I have no access to Psychic types, so I've kind of written them out of the formula entirely. But Ankle Biter here is going to be replaced with a Torkoal once we're done with it. The only reason I keep Ankle Biter around is because we're in the process of doing a lot of level grinding in between getting ourselves ready for insert boss and insert boss. So, Ankle Biter will pop out once we're done. Torkoal will take its place. Flamethrower is just a very solid move in general, so it'll allow us a little wiggle room. I found that Flamethrower is just an egregiously strong move. Flamethrower works even in neutral. It's just so damn strong. 95 with, like, Ralts Abra? Nope. I don't have a Ralts. I don't have an Abra. I don't even have a Metatite. I have no psychic catches this Nuzlocke. So I kind of work with what I've got. I have found that I ran through with Metacham last time, with the powered ability Medicham that doubled its attack. That was a fairly strong thing, but I didn't end up using any psychic abilities whatsoever. I ended up using nothing but its fighting abilities. So I feel like fighting is more important than psychic is. Since I went through on Ruby, I don't think there's going to be too much difference here going through on Sapphire. My team variance is pretty different. Outside of these two, everything else on my team is new. But I didn't have any problem without psychic types last time. So, I should be alright. Do we have the Quick Claw on us? Because if we do, I'll give that to the... We don't. What kind of berries do we have? Paralysis, Awakens, Poison, Burn, Defrost, Confusion. Yeah, we don't really have anything to give it, so... Alright. Yeah, we'll just walk in there and hope for the, hope for the stab. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. Push this up. Golbat. Actually, I don't know what Golbats would give me. Let me see what XP it gives. I think its XP is fairly good. Yeah, 415 split, that's not bad at all. So I guess if we encounter Golbats, we'll just fight them. Oh, I done goofed it, didn't I? I sure did! Let's do it again. Goof that whole puzzle. Did you consider Swampert best Hoenn starter? I have no idea. It's, you know, since this is my first time playing through Gen 3, I have found that Swampert's relatively good. I remember how good Wooper was, and I really enjoyed Wooper. The only problem that Wooper really had was a quadruple weakness to grass. So I'm really weak to my rival. But my rival, I think, we're pretty much done with all those fights. Outside of the one out where they're standing outside of the department store, but fuck them for that. They can stand there forever. It's fairly strong. I mean, it gets access to water moves. Water being extremely prevalent. Ground moves makes it fairly strong. It can move rock-type stuff, or it can learn rock-type stuff. The fact that it can learn Ice Beam makes it pretty invaluable, because if you don't get access to any other ice types, being able to teach your water type Ice Beam is extremely good. So even if I don't consider it like the best starter, it's nonetheless an extremely versatile utility typing. Welcome to the classic story. Just trolling a bit. No issue. I get all kinds of people in here, you know, I kind of just learn to deal with it. But no, like, I grew up with the original red, blue, yellow. So it's not like I'm unfamiliar. I played Generation 1, I played Generation 2. I got tired of Pokemon, so I didn't play Gen 3 or 4. I've played Generation 5, Black and White, but I haven't played Black 2, White 2. So, I only have experience with 1, 2, and 5. So, Generation 3, which is this, and then Generation 4, which is the, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, I am pretty much going in blind. So, it's pretty fun. I'm honestly enjoying Generation 3. It's got a lot of variance. It reminds me of a lot of the things that I loved about Gen 2, with a lot of updates. Having to learn the abilities was a little weird. finding that everything is water and that dark doesn't serve as good a purpose as it used to because fighting Pokemon are everywhere. Yeah, there's a lot of interesting stuff I'm noticing about this. I can see why people really like Gen 3, but I can also see why people say Gen 3 may not be great either. Black and White had the best story of all. Oh yeah, I think Black and White story is phenomenal. And the villains are good too. Like, the, quote, villain, you know, if we're going by N, very relatable. Nesis is just good villain. So, overall, pretty good. I will say that Black and White has some of my favorite Pokemon. Seismitoad is my favorite Pokemon. I think it's Water Poison, but it's extremely versatile. With the ability to learn Poison, Water, Ground, Sound-based moves. Pairs extremely well. Pretty beefy. Seismitoad is a really strong Pokemon, in my opinion. So, I hate to say it, but I'd probably be a Water Trainer if it came down to it. Not that there's anything wrong with it, it doesn't feel like... it doesn't feel like I should be a Water Trainer, because, like, I tend to be a very varied player, and go for things that I feel like are appropriate, but I usually end up filling my team with Water types. Earthquake! Oh, phenomenal! I've been waiting for Earthquake. Too bad, you know, Swamp Butt's gonna learn it anyway, so... We're gonna keep this up front. I could go for... Like I said, Onion is the other option, where we put Onion up front and then just take the Intimidate staging down, and then just go for the Sky Uppercut. And I think we would still beat it because of elemental weaknesses, but I think just rolling for Thunder might be our best option. And if not, then we can just throw anything to deal with it. That thing looks cool as fuck! That thing looks super cool in its statue form. Can I get one of those in my house? Behold, the sleeping form of the ancient Kyogre. If you had a PC, I'm telling you to play Pokemon fan games, you'll not regret it. I really want to, but I'm gonna be stuck in the middle of this for a long time. I've seen a lot of the things like Emerald Kaizo and Radical Red and all the other fan-created games, so I'm not unfamiliar with them. Maybe at some point I will. But I'll be honest, I think I'm gonna be Pokemon the fuck out by the time I'm done with this in, like, another year and a half. Yeah, we'll go for the Thunder. I think we could go for the double bolts, but I feel like rolling for Thunder would be our best option. Yeah, see, simple and easy, clean victory. No problems there. About to use Crobat. Yeah, we'll leave it out. We'll just bolt this thing. I have very much considered an idea of taking this challenge and extending it out to the fan-created games and making a playlist of all of the best fan-created versions of each of these games and throwing them into a playlist. So I'd have to play through Red, Blue, Yellow fan-created, and then I'd have to play through a Gold, Silver, Crystal fan, and then a Red, Blue, Yellow fan. Yeah, I'm very highly considering it. No, not those like Pokemon Reborn or Rejuvenation. Great stories and difficulties, that's just the tops. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, I mean, I'll consider it. I just, you know, if I'm not playing Pokemon here, I'm usually not playing anything. Outside of this, maybe I'm spending a little bit playing some Destiny, or playing Yakuza, because I'm trying to finally play Yakuza for my first time ever. Or Yakuza, however you want to pronounce it there. I got the entire series on sale, like all of the games for $80. So I figured, hell, why not go ahead and finally play through them? Easy frickin' peasy, my dude. Yeah, I've had a lot of people suggest, like, Poke-Rogue, the Pokemon MMO, stuff like that. So I get a lot of suggestions on things that would be good to play, and I do write them down, but, like, where do I have the time? But also, hello and welcome, how are you doing? I guess I should have started with that. I mean, you started with the shut the fuck up, so I went into big bristle fucking feather mode. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll take a look at them. They sound pretty good. I really like story-driven games, so if you ever got a good suggestion for a good story-driven game, I'm all about it. Or extremely hard games. I do fucking love, like, games that are gonna make me snap my controller over my tibia or some shit. Did you truly gift? I have this in my possession. Ha! He pulled out his red orb. Oh no! I'm just a little girl in a cave. Don't pull out your red orb at me, Archie. Suddenly began shining. Oh no! His red orb is shiny? Oh god. Oh, what is he gonna do to me? You know what the interesting part about this is, though? Because it's going to be perpetually raining, my thunder now becomes one of the most devastating things in my arsenal. Because that thunder is a guaranteed hit because it's going to be storming. Didn't do anything. Why did the red orb... Where did it go? Members outside. It's raining heavily. Good, that should have happened. That's why we reckon to vision of expanding. What? It's raining for far harder than we envisioned. You're in danger. That can't be. It's not possible. Hold your positions. Something wrong. It's supposed to awaken and control it. Why did it disappear? What have you wrought? This guy reminds me of this thing in both of those I mentioned are what you're looking for. First played Reborn, had to restart battles a lot. Hey, it sounds good. I'll be about it. I'll probably play it pretty casually if that's the case. This guy reminds me of, in a game called Path of Exile that I absolutely fucking love. There's this guy, when you go off and go fight this, boss named Innocence, as soon as you find him, he's like, what in damnation have you done? And that's what I think of every time he walks up and he's like, what the fuck have you done? Anyway. Finally awoken Kyogre. Happened to the world downpour continues for all eternity. We'll drown. No, it'll just be water worlds. Can't be possible. We don't have time to argue about it. Get outside and see for yourself. You have to get out of here too. Ah, yes. Yeah, we're doing it. Yeah, I think we'll be done with Sapphire by this weekend. Since you guys know that I tend to do long streams on the weekends, you know, 2-hour streams weekdays, long streams on the weekends. I actually have something going on this today, so I wouldn't even be able to stream long if I wanted to. But yeah, I think we'll be done by this weekend. So the plan is probably to knock out by Sunday, I think we'll do it. Monday, since you guys know I take a day off between, Monday will probably be take a day off so I can get familiar with Fire Red and Leaf Green. Tuesday is going to be my official day off, and I think most likely we'll start again on Wednesday, so it might be 2 days off. Or maybe I might just do a stream where I do all the research with you guys and get familiar with everything. I don't know. We'll see where it goes. See how this weekend goes. We team mad pursuing Team Og prevent this. Very fearful, or fear the worst is happening. It's gone too far for a child like you to manage. This defies belief. A super ancient Pokemon. Its power is unbelievable. Oh god, a super ancient Pokemon doing super ancient Pokemon things. Doesn't stop, all of Hoenn will drown. No point arguing. Sutopolis should provide answers. Don't do anything reckless. Alright, first things first. Let's fly my happy ass. I could possibly just go straight there, but I think I'm gonna fly to Moss Deep first, heal, then go back down. This does make my Pokemon hyper overpowered, right? Right now, Statico is one of the strongest Pokemon in my entire party. With this downpour, it's like, it's 100% accurate thunders. So, like, it's an impossibly strong Pokemon at the moment. Do we need Ankle Biter? I don't think we need Ankle Biter at the moment. I think we'll replace it with the Torkoal, get Torkoal some levels while we're here. Because we're not going to need strength or anything else. It's just going to be a straight shot, right? We just go around in a big circle. Oh, let me look up Cave of Origins so I can make sure I don't need to leave this thing in my party. Basement floor 1, 3 through B3. Sableye and Mawile. We don't have access to Mawile because Mawile is Ruby, so we only have access to Sableye. Hey, we could catch ourselves a Sableye this time if we really want to get around to it. Let me just check the Cave of Origin map. I'm pretty sure it's just go circle, go circle, go circle. Yeah, it's just go in a circle. Easy peasy. Waterfall is up in the corner, which we're gonna need to go ahead and grab. We'll have our Sharpedo forget Surf and learn Waterfall, and that should be simple enough. Yeah, so for right now, Lanoon will just chill. Let's move it to the corner. We'll take its XP. Oh, let's sell off our stuff, then we'll take it. Okay, we'll sell off our nuggets. We'll sell off our revives. Sell off our big pearl. Heart scales can stay with us. Hypers and super repels. I don't think we need the super repel. We may need it for later, if we really want to do Bagon, but I think we're at the point where Bagon is not really necessary. We could go ahead and get a Bagon, but I don't think it's worth it. 19 rare candies. We're sitting on quite a stash this time around. And we still have a whole grind to 60 session to go, so... Yeah, I think we might actually be sitting on, like, 25 to 30 rare candies by the time we're ready to hit the elites. That'll give us an extra 5 levels a Pokemon. Not too shabby. Did I heal? I think I walked in, didn't bother to heal. So let me do that now. Okay. And put the XP share on our turtle here. Because it's not going to be doing shit right now. It's basically weak to everything. You have black glasses, don't you? No, you don't have black glasses. I don't remember what you have on you. King's Rock. I had the King's Rock to force the flinch during the double surf. Alright, let's do it. Switch this up front for Big Jaw to get some of the attacks in here. Get out of here, Tentacle. We don't need you. Just do not let me forget the waterfall that is coming up in this cave. Because if I miss it, I'm going to have to go back in. I think everybody's doors are closed and locked, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, level 35 carp. Yeah, they're all locked. So I won't be able to get through this until I actually finish this up. Yet, hear me out. Hear what our friend has to say. Wallace, gym leader, entrusted cave of origin, downpour power, emanating cave of origin. Blue orb. Follow. This rain. People need water to live. But why does this rain fill us with such dread? I mean, it's not filling me with dread, but... Satopolis, keep building. Here's a question. Since all of these technically take place in the same fucking world, and the world is currently raining and flooding everywhere, what the fuck is happening on all the other continents? Does nobody ever mention that there was a giant rainstorm that happened at some point? You don't go back to Kanto and everyone's like, fuck, everything's flooded! Where's Pallet Town? You don't go over to Johto and they're like, completely underwater. Blaine isn't over there huddling in a corner trying desperately to keep his fire Pokemon from getting moistened because he's in Seafoam Caverns and everything's going wild. Like, Lugia isn't out and about and being like, bitch, what's going on up here? Like, how does this not noticed everywhere else or mentioned? You would think it would be such a big event. You must go with your blue orb. You'll be okay with your Pokemon, you can do anything. Yeah, it's dark, but if there are any Golbats, we'll fight Golbats. We're not gonna fight Zubats, though. They're a waste of everything. Like, even a level 30, look at the XP I'm gonna get off of this. Like 130 or something. 115. Yeah, it's not worth fighting them. Hello. Is it this one? Is it the next one? Like, I think this is basement floor 2. And this should be basement floor 3. There it is. That thing's icon looks so cool. And the thing is, it doesn't even look like a whale. It personally just looks like the head of an even larger thing. It looks like it's gonna stand up and then put on a Hatsune Miku concert. With the little bow in the back, the 2 ears, and the little ear flappy things. What up, my fellow Whoopers? Hello, Shiny Whooper. Welcome back. Yeah, we are going through here. I mean, we probably could. Like, I could bolt this thing out of existence. Easy. Just with thunder. But we're not going to do that. Alright. Cave of Origin. Kyogre. Is more of like an orca killer whale. Yeah, it looks cool though. I mean, its overworld icon definitely looks like the head of some giant beast. His name in mythology is a Pokemon that expanded the sea by covering torrential rains. It took to sleep after a cataclysmic battle of Groudon. Give a nickname to the captured Kyogre. Alright, what are we naming Kyogre here? It's raining, it has like 150 special attack. A water move would kill you if you don't do it first. Yeah, but if it's raining, then that means Thunder has a guarantee. Whale Wars. Alright, Whale Wars it is. Man, you really got the jump on everybody there. Hatsune Miku, that would have been a pretty funny one. But Whale Wars it is. Alright. Let me write that down. Whale Wars. Do you know what? I'm pretty sure I have an escape rope in here. I kept it around for just this exact thing, I'm sure. Yeah, perfect. Wonderful, I did it. Hold on. All life starts at the Cave of Origin and it all ends on Mount Pyre. Where do people in Pokemon come from? Where are we bound? Alright, I gotta go talk to what's-his-name in the corner to go get my, my brick break. We'll be slapping brick break onto our little fighty boy here. Do we have anything else that we need from these dudes out here? I honestly can't recall. Dear Zonavox, I've baked a cake for you. Please come to the castle. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Dear Zonavox, I baked a cake for you. I remember that whole fucking thing. It's like, Dear Mario. It was like, hi, Princess Peach, and then you get there and it's like, and then that was, oh man, I can't tell you how many times I fucking replayed Super Mario 64. What a great game. What a great game. Alright, we gotta fly to... There's a move deleter, right? I gotta fly to him, get him to remove Surf. Off of one of my Pokemon. In Hoenn, it's in Lily Cove. Okay, so we're gonna fly out to Lily Cove. Hello, Van. Are you good? I am. I mean, I think I'm okay. Housed east of the department store. It's probably this guy, then. I'm the move deleter. Big Shaw is going to go ahead and forget Surf. How far am I into the game? I mean, you literally just missed me catching Kyogre. Or Kyogre, not Kyogre. I keep calling it Kyogre. And we're gonna teach this thing Waterfall. What's his name? Whale Wars. Okay. And... I don't think we have any other stuff to do. We may want to just finish out our rival here and just knock it out real quick, which I think we can absolutely do. So I can get into the damn thing, finally. Is it a he or a she? I don't honestly know. I didn't think legendaries had a gender. Running an errand for... I'm not buying dolls. I'm running an errand for my dad. Way to specify, my dude. It's been a while. Want to have a battle? No. Oh, what's the matter? Don't have confidence? I literally have to fight him. Man, suck. This... I hate hits. I hate this stupid fight that we have to do. Whatever, bolt it. Get out of here, stupid-ass bird. They're genderless? Yeah, I thought they would be. I assumed all legendaries were. About to use Nummel. Let's go for Big Jaw. We can beat it in the fight, and I think Waterfall will still do enough damage. I mean, they're like 10 levels below me, but... still, we don't fuck with this kind of stuff. That's revenge for Brew. That's for taking Brew out, you asshole. Easy peasy. We only had to, like, crank it up, like, 10 levels to make sure nothing happened. Done a lot of raising. Stings a bit. Yeah, get out of here. Go home. Go home to your family. What are you gonna do? Collect all the gym badges and take on the league? Maybe I'll do that too. Hang in there. No, get out of my face. Trying to get to the department store. Hello! Martin Leppa? How are you doing today? I have completely forgotten what we can even get in this department store. I don't know if there's anything we really need from here. These are regular potion stuff. If you can generate any item except money, what type of item would you generate? Food, drink, phones, laptops, PCs, chips, but you can make a business with the item. Huh? You would make gold? Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say I would probably end up selling gas. I would end up making gasoline. Because then I could just forever always have gas. And I can literally make a business out of gas. Core memory from my childhood playing this game, may beating my ass with the Trico evolution from Mauville. Before Mauville? Yeah, I have heard a lot of people said that Grovile or, like, the Trico and everything is just, it's so damn strong. Had a few midnight snacks. You're on vacation? Nice. Where are you at? Oh, is that why you're telling me to... You can't make a business? Oh.
Wait, oh.
So I can't sell the item that I make, I just have to be able to make it. I can only make it. Is that what you're saying? I can't sell it?
That's a bit harder.
Yeah, that's a little harder. If it's an item that I can't sell, but I can make. Let me think. can I make it on command? Or do I have to make it in a specific place? You can... Maybe if you choose to make, then you could give it away, but you can't sell it. So if you were choose to make medication, you could give that away. What's the point unless it's a one-time use cancer-free drug? I mean, not everything has to be sold.
Someone that, like, generates insulin.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, just because you can't sell it doesn't mean it's useless.
Clean water.
I thought about clean water. I thought about that. I actually thought, being able to make clean water at any point, on command, anywhere, anytime. Okay, yeah, that's definitely... That's Fire Blast, that's Thunder. I think this is Blizzard, and then that's Hyper Beam. Let's pick up Fire Blast. We may not necessarily use it, but... I don't know. Like, my first thought was to be able to make paper at any given time. Because if I could make paper, that means I will literally always have paper. And imagine at the end of the world where, you know, all of that...
That's why I said clean water.
Yeah, clean water would be a really good option. Because you have to be selfless. I mean, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't consider myself a very selfless person. When it comes down to it, if I had the option to go ahead and make money off of something, yeah, you damn well better believe I will. But if I am given an option where I am not allowed to make money off of it, no point in not doing anything just because I can't make money off of it. So, if you can't be selfish, be selfless instead, right?
I could generate clean water and not be selfless.
Yeah, that's true. You could just sell it.
Can't sell it.
Oh, that's right. You could use
End
it.
of the world, I need to survive. Clean water.
You could just make an infinite amount of water. You could threaten the world with drowning.
It has the potential to be selfless.
You need to write down that you need to write down what is happening if you get nuked, and then write it. I mean, if I get nuked, I'm not gonna be able to write anything. I think clean water's one-time superpower item. You're choosing that. Well, I mean, you have to say what the item is. You have to be able to make the item, so you have to say exactly what it is. You watch one of those stupid brain Pokemon videos. It was about finding Pokeballs and dancing to say, where was the Pokeball? What? That sounds like the most brain rot video I've heard in a while. Be about infinite, to be able to generate infinite meat and then have a barbecue last 14 days. I mean, if you're generating infinite meat, you either need a way to freeze it, or you would need a way to go ahead and cook it, because otherwise you're just going to have a giant pile of rotting meat.
You can just generate it as you need to.
That's true, you could just generate it. Is the meat at random? Because, I mean, you can make any type of phone or type of pizza. Yeah, but those are useless. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, I'm not going to choose a regular item. I'm either going to choose something that is going to be able to forever benefit me, forever benefit everyone, or is going to be able to be used in a situation where it no longer is available. Huh, okay. Infinite power, meaning electricity? Here's a question, Van. Is it a tangible thing? Is it something I physically have to be able to touch? Or can I make a thing that I can't physically touch? Like, does it have to be an item that I am making? Or can it be, like, a thing? Like, sound waves or, like, electricity. Because, I mean, that makes a big difference. You know, if I'm only able to make immovable rods or some nonsense, cool. But if I'm able to make electricity, that's a really good one. I know what I would choose if it can just be something that isn't a thing that I can have to, like, hold. I would personally generate air. You can make air, gas, sounds, anything. Ah, perfect. Air. Then I would go with air. Because it means I will forever be able to breathe no matter where the fuck I go to. I will always be able to have a place. He said you can't make a profit. Yeah, but even having electricity, think about all the things you could power on your own without ever having to pay for an electricity bill. You don't have to make a profit. You can still use it for yourself for convenience purposes. And I mean, if I can always make air around myself, I could make an air bubble, meaning I could technically go to space without having to worry about that. Trying to be a god, huh? No, I'm just thinking practically. It means I could go into water and breathe whenever I want to. I could literally make an air bubble above my head. But only electricity at 0 to 50 volts? Wait a second, then that means that you can't, like... If you're telling us we can make it anywhere, anytime, then how are you saying we can make electricity, but we can only do it within these amounts? So then I need to know that now that you're introducing limits, then what's the limits on what I can do with all the other stuff? You tell me I can make anything that I want, and then you tell me no, you can only make it within these limits. So now what? How much air can I make? Because now I feel like I'm not able to make enough air. How much water could be made? Because if there's no limits on air and water, then why are there limits on electricity? You could go underwater or space, but the air is the least of your problems in those environments.
Because electricity is a basic necessity. Oh, what about wood?
Yeah, you can make infinite wood, but then once again, you still have to deal with the same problem as meat. Rot.
Use it as I need it.
Yeah, sure, but I mean...
That's like if I say water, there's just constantly water coming out of somewhere.
Yeah, but like water you could drink and get rid of. Your body can process water. But for wood, like you'd have to treat it if you're gonna build stuff with it. If you're just gonna burn it, then why wouldn't you just...
For basic shelter.
You could make infinite fire. You can go... Well, I mean, going underwater, I mean, it's not like I'm trying to go to the bottom of the Marianas Trench. Technically, I could. I mean, if I were to create an air bubble around myself, I could create enough air and air pressure, I think, to be able to force my way through the water. I think it would still be very painful. Probably. You know what? That's a good question. I'm curious about that. Does air pressure increase, with depth in water? Because I know it does to a certain extent. Increasing depth. The pressure exerted on you, air pressure exerted on you is the result of the weight of air above you. Pressure is reduced as you climb up altitude and increase as you're increasing depth. Yeah, so at some point there was only a certain amount of depth that I could go to before I'm crushed to death by my own air. So I couldn't technically go deep forever, but I could go deep to a certain point. Infinite cars, so that way a vehicle can cost $20,000 and start making air cars to spring us into the future. Huh? That's true. It's happened to the submarine divers. They got crushed to death. I think they got crushed to death because of the pressure of the metal, not the pressure of the air.
I mean, it's both.
Yeah, but what I was saying...
denser.
Well,
the closer it's gonna...
it's not necessarily gravity being denser. What it is the deeper that you get, the intensity of pressure is measured by whatever the weight above you is.
But it's the volumetric pressure of the air in that container.
Right, that's what I'm saying, is that even if I could make infinite air, I could only sit at a certain range. There would be a range at which I could comfortably exist, or even uncomfortably exist, before being crushed to death. So even if I could make infinite air, I couldn't go infinitely deep.
Yeah, you're gonna have to have a structure strong enough to withstand the pressure.
Right, exactly. So... Huh. I'm gonna... That's gonna be what I think about while I'm off today. Well, let me do myself a favor really quick, and first fly to Zootopolis over here. Alright, everybody. You guys know my 2-hour policy on weekdays. Tomorrow we're gonna have a long stream, so prepare for that. I'll let you guys know when... it's probably gonna be somewhere between 11 and 12 as the start. I don't honestly know, but we'll figure it out then. Anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to like, sub, share, follow, all of that good stuff helps the channel grow. Bring a friend so they're in the know. Hit that notification bell so you'll be here. Even though my time is usually the same time every day, 2:30 Eastern Standard Time is usually my start, or slightly before or slightly after. But anyway, guys, you have a fantastic day. I am going to sit here and research volumetric pressure and depth and air physics and shit, because now that I'm on this, I really gotta figure this one out. You have a good night, Van. Alright, you guys. Stay cool, stay safe, and most of all, stay golden. Catch you later, kids.